Hey guys, Jeff Perkins, Product and Technology Manager with C&B.
I'm Cole Brown, Precision Ag Consultant with C&B.
In the sake of this video, what we're going to talk about is what the process looks like when you're ready to map an autonomous capable boundary. So the first step we're going to do, we're sitting in the field here, is we're going to set up our client farm field to start with. So I'm going to go to Setup, I'm going to hit my location, and I'm going to hit View All. From there, you can adjust to client, farm, and field. So we're going to create a whole new one. So we're going to do Edit Client, New Client. We're going to call that client, we'll just call it Autonomy for the sake of this video. Okay, so we have Autonomy as our client. The farm, we're going to create a new farm here. So what we'll end up doing is we'll just call that one Autonomy as well for the sake of this video. Hit save, and then of course the field, we'll put in a new field. You're getting the theme here. We're going to do autonomy for the field as well too. Hit save. Our client farm field is set up, so now we're going to run through the next process. In the next process here, now we're going to start the process of actually driving the autonomous boundary. So to actually run an autonomous tractor in the field, the boundary is going to be required to actually be physically driven. Now, of course, for the sake of this video, we're using a gator. You could technically drive it with the autonomous tractor as well too. The thing that's important to keep in mind for compatibility when you're going to map an autonomous boundary is one, is you either need to have a Gen 4 display with a V2 processor or a Gen 5 display, updated up to 24-2 software. And then for the receiver component, say we're using this gator, for example, you need to either use a Starfire 7000 or a Starfire 7500. And yes, that receiver is going to require either A, radio RTK, or B, I like to call it satellite RTK or SF RTK. So what we're going to do now that we're sitting in the cab of this gator is we're going to start the boundary mapping process. So I'm going to go to Menu, I'm going to hit Applications, and I'm going to go to Fields and Boundaries. From here, what we're going to do is that we're now going to create the new autonomous boundary. So I'm going to hit Create in the bottom left of the display. And then you're going to see here it says Create Boundary from Coverage Map or Create Derivative Boundary required for autonomy. Well, of course, like I said earlier, we're going to actually physically drive this boundary. So we're going to hit that. We're going to hit OK. And then from here, you can do a couple things. So one, you're going to set your offset. Cole, how about you go into detail what the offset looks like for this?
Yeah, so basically for today's purposes, we just mapped our offset to be the edge of our tire here, and then that's going to set us up for when the tillage piece comes back around and does the boundary of the field.
Yep. And then from here, you can see a couple things on the display here in this boundary mapping screen. So what we're looking for is this predicted equality of autonomy. So what you'll notice here as we go through this video, when you're actually physically driving the boundary itself, the line is going to be blue, which blue is going to mean autonomy capable. And if at any point in time the line starts to go orange, that means the boundary itself is going to be kicked out of being autonomy capable. So we got everything set up here. We're going to name our boundary autonomy-boundary. We're going to hit OK. Now from here, we're ready to start recording. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the gator into gear and we're going to start driving our boundary. So what we're doing here on this corner is we actually paused the boundary mapping process to actually get a really nice square corner.
Also, another quick tip for you guys, if you aren't wanting to watch this top view of the map, If you hit the X in the top right-hand corner, this will bring you back to your kind of normal tractor screen that you would see as you're going throughout the field. You don't want to hit cancel. That will completely cancel the boundary. But if you just hit this X in the top right corner and exit out of here, now we can get this view that we're looking forward, and you can see what you're actually recording. And then if you add on the right-hand side, your client farm field module actually turns into a recording pause, cancel, and save button as well. So now we're getting close to the end of the boundary here, and it just transferred back. So we got to get a little closer, and then you saw there that our line turned from orange, and then now we're blue all the way around. So now if we hit save, our autonomy boundary should be complete. See at the top, it says autonomy quality. When we scroll down through here, all of our check marks are green. So next, we're going to bring the autonomous tractor out.
Are you curious about more information regarding John Deere's autonomous solution? Make sure you check out this video playlist of all of the different aspects that are required to get your fields and also your equipment capable to run the autonomous solution.